Time for some New Vegas. Oh. Why is the window... Oh, there we go. Just have to change it. Yeah, for some reason New Vegas changed the resolution as well. Maybe because I've started on Steam to fix something. Hopefully it's all good. Anyways, bam, there we go. So last time I left off, if I can remember, I was wrapping some things up for, or trying to wrap everything up for the dam, because I finished all the DLCs a while ago, and I believe the last stream I almost helped, like, just clearing out the fiends. That was the last thing I did. I pretty much took out the powder gangers, which are just pretty much a it's pretty much these gangs who were part of a correctional facility, and long story short, the NCR, which is pretty much one factor in this game, thought it was a smart idea to give these guys explosives to work on like railways, right? And more train tracks, clearing out caves. And they also thought it was a good idea to make sure that the whole place was understaffed. So, and thus you have the powder gangers. So we cleared those guys out. Anything else I can think off the top of my head? What else we did? Like that's the most I can think of. Oh yeah, for clearly I got this legitly, definitely. Stripe. We'll go to that friend later. Roar. Um, glowing one. I don't know what to call you. I wish I could change the name. I need to look up the console command for that. And this is Fine's best friend. Our best friend who's helped us carry us throughout the entire randomized journey. This wasteland of wonderful moments like a rat roach replacing a deathclaw, or even the geckos you fight in the first area being replaced by sentry bots and whatnot. And for those who want a refresher, Randomizer is straightforward based on the name. Like all the enemies, well, every beast, like every like monster, mutant, you name it, right? They're all randomized. However, the humanoids, so NPCs and whatnot, they're the same. It's just that all their gear, all their armor, or their weapons has been randomized to be something different. So usually you might find a raider in the first area with like a mini nuke launcher. So expect a bunch of craziness, which this is something I've been dealing with, and I've been using also, if it wasn't obvious, there's also mods involved with this run, so may not be too entertaining, but I don't care. Like, to be honest, I want my Deathclaw buddies, and that's all I care for. I need them. But anyways, what we got need to do with now? Okay, so never mind. I remember now. There is Novak we have to work with. I think Novak is the last area. Then maybe I'm confident to take on the dam. But before we go for the dam, there's one part I do want to go for. I think Camp McCarran, right? I'm not sure if because I'm locked out of NCR ending, I'm allowed to do this still. I'm kind of hoping I can. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, for example here, this fiend, he's supposed to have, I mean, he does have an energy weapon, but this is a top tier energy weapon. The Tesla beaten prototype, so generally these guys are not supposed to have it, so this is pretty much the wackiness of the randomizer. But I don't have to worry about that because the Deathclaw buddies are just tearing everything apart. That's a fiend. So they can't kill this guy because there's a weird glitch with the randomizer. I think they might have fixed it, I'm not sure, but the only way to get past this glitch is to use the console command and use resurrect on them, and hopefully... There we go. We made them tinier, but now they can be targeted by VATS, which means they can be killed. Uh-oh. Get away, get away, get away. Alright, we good. Also become elongated, which is funny. Pretty much went through a black hole.
Are you the one who saved President Kimball?
Maybe? Oh, all I remember is I just used the weapon to shoot down a whole laser beam of sunlight on someone, and that's all I remember about that president mission. Oh yeah, I wonder if I mentioned this already, but I don't know if it's still up now. It's already a long while ago, but
We won't go quiet, but
Fallout New Vegas was on sale for wasn't on sale. It was for free on Epic Games, and that was cool because I was telling people, hey, go get it because it's I cannot stress this enough. Like for anyone who's following along so far, I generally do think New Vegas is a fantastic FPS, like wasteland simulator. I forget what they call the first game, like the tagline for it, but it's generally one of the best out there. The game, like I said, the gunplay is janky, not the best, but the writing is some of the best you ever find in any other game. I won't defend and say it is 100% perfect, but it's definitely a fantastic ride if you want a story where you care about the characters or specific. I'd say the best part about New Vegas is literally listening to the dialogue of the leaders of the factions because I'm someone who is quite fascinated with fictional politics. Like I do love listening to people's ideals and just wondering what do they mean. Are they giving you half truths? Are they giving you lies, or do they actually legit mean what they? Do they actually truly believe what they're doing to be the right thing? Like it's kind of fascinating to dissect their decisions. So what and pretty much why they do things. Same goes with what is it? It's New Vegas. There's Bioshock 1 and 2, and then there's Knights of the Old Republic 2, which that's a game I would like to give it a try. And speaking of Knights of the Old Republic in New Vegas, I think currently it's on sale because Obsidian's doing a I don't know for what's the occasion for it, but Obsidian is doing a sale for their game. So if I think Knights of the Old Republic and New Vegas are both like $4, $3 in well in my area. The price might vary depending where you live, but both of the games are fairly cheap now. So if you have not gotten those games, I highly recommend you to. And especially if you have the time to play them. I will be honest. Knights of the Old Republic, both of them, they take a while to play and get used to. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I think the second one is worth it.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
All right. Hey, Boyd.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Nope. But based on my name, like everything's fine, so don't worry about it. I perfectly fit everywhere else. Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think this means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
If you try calling him hurtful names, I think he's way past that. What about a truth drug? I'm actually curious.
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband.
Oh, okay.
But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Anyways, yeah, this is if you want to progress, we gotta ask, why don't you be your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I think I'm not sure if clicking this ends the quest here, but you can use violence, but we're gonna do something there's a reason why I'm doing this quest, because this is one of my favorite quests as someone who's once again I do apologize if you love the Legion, but this is my favorite quest. Like one of my favorite things to do in this game. I cannot beat this game without doing this. Trust
That's
me,
the spirit.
we won't
Okay,
use
I'll
violence
go
on this
in and
guy.
have a word with him.
There's something even
Then
better.
I'll call you in.
Oh, he's got Tesla armor. That's cool.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was. I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
Oh, pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Yep. You can't bring your weapons with the interrogation here, but just in case for some weird reason I lose a weapon permanently, I'm gonna save here. That never happens, but just in case. Anyways, I've been kind of preparing something for this part of the game, but if this doesn't work, or if the if the audio is too loud, I do apologize, but I've been doing a little something here. Let me do the settings here. Audio, music goes down. Oops. Ah, didn't mean to. That's a weird zoom in. New Vegas is a weird thing because I had to open up Task Manager, but I just can't unless I press Control Alt Delete. So there's a mod that changes this, but it makes it so that it's full screen for some reason. Especially with Oblivion. I don't know why it does that. But anyways, where is my browser? There it is. And then we do the funny. Make sure it's all nice and dandy. It's correct. Loop and... Ah! It didn't stop right. No. Ignore what you hear. Ignore what you hear. There we go. Perfect music. My favorite genre soundtrack. Let me do this real quick. This will make sense, trust me. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Silas over here.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
I forgot. Let's go to the first one.
How naive, sailors. Corrupt corruptio.
Oh jeez, I forgot to speak the line.
Corruptio optimi pessima. Caesar sees you as a threat now.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
You're dear to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Did I? Hold on. It'd be fun if I didn't do something real quick. Nope, we're all good. Alright, intermission over.
Caesar's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is.
Sorry. That
All
clause.
that shouting. Honestly, Silas, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this man is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
You know what? I think you're right, Silas.
Of course I'm right.
Except, I don't care, because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Silas. Carry on.
Lieutenant! You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now, buddy, old pal.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command.
Keep going.
I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it'll probably be because his Centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked, Zulus. I'm working for the NCR, sort of. Not anymore, I guess, but I just got your talk.
No, you slimy bastard. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
Okay then.
Have anything? She left me with a bunch of explosives, I just realized. I think that'll take away the fun from this quest though, if we do anything to harm him, so. But yes, let me go shut the music off. I think I always put this music on because it's just so good. This part of the side quest here. Never cease to give me a good old smile when the fact that you can just I don't know about anyone else, but it's funny how they act so tough, but in the moment they realize they're threatened, like, oh shoot, it actually is an assassin here to kill me, and then you just try to tell them, no, I'm just some random goof who just pretended to be one of you because I can speak Latin. Because to show you that they're I don't know, like maybe sure he was captured and he's under pressure, but it just once again for a faction who's very tough or who tries to be very tough, intimidating, it just makes me laugh, and probably one of the best things. Anyways, let me get this sorted up. Close you. There we go. Let's put the music up. Hopefully, well, it's only a matter of time to look at the VOD and see if the music was loud or not too bad. Otherwise, this whole part was. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed that part because it's one of my favorite parts of this game. Anyways.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
I can ask her who is she. 36 bottle caps. 36 bottle caps now, you kidding?
The Legion can count on that.
Nah. Tempting, but then how much bottle caps do I have in general? Like, get 2,000. Easy. No, not much of a issue. So that's done. So I like to get that quest done before I finish the main story. There is, however, that was this. Silas, he did mention that there is a infiltrator within the ranks of the Kamakaren. There's no point doing it now. Like, it makes sense if you want to side with the NCR or just mess with the Legion, but as of now, there is no gameplay. For me, why? Like, just for me. Certainly no reason to do it, besides I want more experience. But right now, my main focus is to wrap up everything for the battle with them. And I think this is part of the last thing I have to do. Then right after that, I can finish the game. We don't have to talk. I think if we're doing this legitimately in the beginning of the game, we could have talked to one of the snipers in Dinky, which is this giant dinosaur statue, which I love so much. You can talk to one of the snipers, and he'll tell you, hey, before I give you more information where Benny and the people who shot you, like who was working for him, clear out this place of ghouls, and I'll tell you more information. But you don't have to do that. You can just go here and just clear out, like, just work with the ghouls. Or, yeah, there's ghouls involved, but pretty much you could just go here anytime you want. You don't have to have someone tell you this is required. Now, I remember... I'm actually going to make a hard save here. I remember back then, even when I was using the patch, Novak, or what is this place called again? That power plant right here. The rep contest facility, I think it's called. It is so glitchy, and I was wondering, why is this area crashing so often? And I've actually learned a while back that apparently that whole area was one of the first worlds, or level seed, if that makes sense. Pretty much one of the first things that Obsidian has worked on. So it makes sense why that area has a memory issue. Memory leak, that makes sense. So it just tends to crash more often than it should. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm playing this and the game would crash and I had to I had to load the game up again and OBS would crash. Fun stuff. I have still yet to look up why that's a thing, but my guess is that could be just my computer's not good to run. My computer's not the best to run things, so. Yep, toss the TNT. What the heck are you doing? Oh, I see. Someone over there has got something nasty. Have fun. Just get rid of the dynamite. It's pointless. I might die before I'm able to kill this guy. Never mind, I'm so good. Yeah, some of the enemies kill. Even the iBots can have explosive plasma grenades. Very intimidating. Not so intimidating as this weapon. Wait, what? Green Giggles are our ally. Sorry, Gecko. Oh, I remember. There's actually someone else here as well. I remember there's this hostile ghoul. More mods, by the way. What is it? World Pain, and that's this. There's some hostile ghouls. I don't remember what's their faction. They're just pretty much generic enemies that pretty much just straight up kill anyone. So that explains why. There's probably someone over there that's shooting explosives. That ghoul most likely has plasma grenades. Either that or something along those lines. Can't say for sure. Mutilated torso. The ultimate gift to give someone. There you are. Ghoul gun nut. There he is. Oh, you're the one with the grenades. Okay. Eesh, frames are dropping. Yeah, this, like I said, this area is just not too fun to play when this. It's just not a fun area. The patches can only do so much for the testing facility. There's nothing special here, right? I just use bottle cast to play checkers over here. I don't remember there was a... Ooh, Blade of the West, I'll take that. Repair. I don't remember there's any star bottle caps here. For anyone who wants to collect those, which... Without the even with the randomizers, it's pretty easy to find all of them, but I don't care for the... I don't very much care for that event unless I'm playing a normal gameplay. Then it kind of matters because it's fun to be collective, like just be a collectionist and collect everything that's unique. If that makes sense. But for now, I'm gonna skip on that because I think I already found the reward for collecting all the the star bottle caps. Thanks, Randomizer. Thermic Lance. Oh, I was wondering why I was thinking Tangent was the ghoul. What is a Thermic Lance? That's my question. Something I need to look up in the future. Oh, wait, there's no mines, is there? Well-heeled gambler suit. And he has a... You can't pick up the space helmet? That's sad. I find it funny that this guy actually has a space helmet. And it makes sense. Blood shield, what is this again? Oh, elf, take it. Now this, on top of on top of this place being glitchy, another annoying thing about the Repcon, oh, it's a facility. Another annoying thing about this place is that there's a lot of backtracking, if that makes sense, or...
Over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Where are you located?
Like I said, find the metal staircase in the big room on the east side of the building. It's where they used to make rockets.
Alright.
Stop wasting time.
Ah, very friendly individual. We'll get some in a minute. Ooh, but is this repaired? Let me see. I think I do have a spreadle. I doubt this thing. Is it repaired fully? Yes, it is. Spritzel with 9,700 can I be repaired? Ooh, or modified. Sad to hear. Hello, Ravik. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far. I'm just trying to wrap up everything that I need to be done for, what is it? For the dam. And I think Novak, or yeah, Novak is the last area. Just wondering, is there if I pick up anything to modify with? This cannot be modified, unfortunately. None of it, nor this. I got that. I think that's alright. This weapon cannot be modified. That's weird. That's weird. There you go. Perfect. More damage. Weed Whacker to Stevie discount. Wonderful. Perfect time to get one because it is the it is warm out there, and of course, if you want a good lawn or any place in the garden you want to remove weeds, that's probably a good time to get it now. In the meantime, I have to remember how to explore this place. It's been a while. Is there anything? No. Bear traps. Disarm it. Yeah, the name is silly. Weed whacker. Everything about it. I can resurrect this guy if I wanted to, and I kind of don't want to. That sounds badass. Electric scythe. You kidding me? Why can't we call it an electric scythe? Polar, exactly, polar opposite. That sounds even more intimidating. Victory, bitter drink. Caravan Lounge can waste a lot. I don't want it. So does that. Ganon's family Tesla helmet. Ooh. Oh yeah, where's the quest here? It's in here, right? Come fly with me. Yep. I gotta look for this area. Hopefully it's this. There we go, this looks familiar. The heck happened here? Why is there a giant robot brain with a rotting Brahmin corpse? Sure, that's a Brahmin corpse if I see one. Oh, you guys have fun with that. I'm not gonna bother. They're fighting something. Glowing one's unconscious. Oh, hate to see that. Alright, man, I'm here. What you need?
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
I got the feeling somebody.
I'm not singing that song. I can't sing.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Yeah, you yeah, we can tell he's not a ghoul just by looking at this weird angle from Deathclaw buddy. Where can I find Jason?
The Great One can be found upstairs. Don't think about wasting his time. He's very important. You should feel lucky to be granted some of his time.
Sure. Oh, there. Oh man, that would be so funny. Let me talk to him.
Go bother Jason, Smoothskin. I don't like having you around.
That's amazing, because he had the audacity to call us ugly, yet he's wearing a skull hat. Like his face is a skull. So it's the fact that we have flesh on our skin. He calls us ugly, which is phenomenal. Even without the randomizer, this is just every time. Like I can't trust on everybody. Every time I play the randomizer, I'm always having this big dopey smile, and for good reason.
Good idea.
Yeah, he's technically now a ghoul. Anyways, where is Jason Bright? Can you imagine what the randomizer? Oh, he doesn't look too different.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
What's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
So two things about this guy. One, he actually sounds cool for a reason. Like he has this weird voice effect. And the other thing, I'm not sure it's because the randomizer messed with this, but he's supposed to be a glowing ghoul. Hence the point why his name is Jason Bright. He's a pretty cool character, despite the fact that his group, the Far Beyond, or whatever, the Bright followers, they might seem like a cult-like at first, but I gotta say they did a good job making for once a religious-like faction, not like made up to be jerks or anyone that just wants to persuade you to join them, anything like that. They're actually pretty friendly.
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Yeah, he's straight up missing the light. See? Look at that. Look at this fellow here. He's got his glowing effect going on. Apparently Jason just lost it for one moment. Maybe this guy probably stole it. Put it in his weapon over there. Who knows? A myriad of answers to figure out with that one. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but usually when I do this quest, I would like to, any companions that I have, one moment. Any companions that I have, I like to tell them to I like to tell them to stay somewhere, like don't move. Because, same thing with Black Mountain. It's more Nightkin and mutants, and I don't want to kill any of them because I feel bad. So, let's see if this works. Wait there, wait there, wait. Oops. Wait. You folks will follow me when the time comes. Tunneler. Ooh, intimidating. Alright. Quick save here. The good news is that I have a lot of stealth boys. I think I only had, I don't say a lot. I only have one or two. And even then I have a very powerful former stealth boy, which is kind of cheaty, but it's useful for case I need to be sneaky for a good while. What the? Someone grunted. All right, let's not be there for a second. I kind of. Pardon me, my throat's been feeling a bit weird. Clearing it out. Just because I tested negative for COVID doesn't mean I still don't have like the flu effects. If that makes sense, which is annoying. So like, water is there for a reason, but is there anything? No one's hostile, right? See, I'm supposed to find that guy. What's his face? The Nightkin, who he's supposed to be so. It's been a while since I've been through this part. He's supposed to be here in the beginning. I could be wrong. Yeah, not past this doorway, right? Oh, now I remember. There he is. I think he should be here.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
I came here and about half the ghouls upstairs. Also, you can straight up kill him if you want to, and I think if you constantly mess with him about Antler, or if talking about his voice, he will get hostile. Specifically with Antler, he does try not to do anything to mess with that skull right there.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You meet the ones upstairs. Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy. Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Antler brought us to get.
Maybe I can help.
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
Why can't you search the last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are solution.
I'll find a stealth boy talk bar for you if your kin will leave this place.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Let's close this door because I think he get hostile eventually. You just stay there for a while. A torquing ant bottom end, which reminds me of that one video you sent in the Discord, Ravik.
Come and get it, you big dumb.
Look at this guy.
Things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons he told me about.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
I mean, you look pretty fit though. Look at you, prepared to just straight up go into combat with that armor. I'd say you look far from opposite of a corpse. I'm looking for stealth boys in this. I'm looking for a stash of stealth boys in this room.
A stash of stealth boys? Are you kidding me? If there was some big stash of devices in here that made you invisible, do you really think we'd be having this conversation?
Can I come up there and look? Maybe you missed the stealth boys.
The only thing you'll find up here is a bullet hole between your eyes. Got any better ideas?
Yeah, he won't let us up until we talk about more, which I think... How do you not trap down here?
First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
You sure it's the end of the story? I feel like there's more. How can I help you get out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there.
You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'll try to find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out.
Alright. Yep. Before we can do anything, we gotta find his friend. Yep. So press the button I can. This mission, this side quest values stealth a lot. Oops, let me click save here. So if you can stealth your way past through a lot of these enemies, feel free to do so. It is tricky though without a stealth boy or high sneak, so that's why usually people just do the easy way and just either they kill Harlan, they kill what's his face. Can I hide here? No, I cannot. They kill Harlan, they kill Davidson, or they do this one thing where I think there's a way to tell unless you have to find, you can only get that option if you tell. Oops. Ah, damn it. I don't want to kill these rats. I think once you discover his friend is dead, you can tell Harlan, like, yeah, your friend is dead, but you know what you could do? You can make a last resort strike against the Nightkin. Straight up run in there, guns blazing. You lose karma for doing that, but you just try to tell him, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. You're pretty much screwed. Just go do a final heroic fight against these guys. With a lack of concern for your own safety. One of these days, well, I say this, but I probably won't. But I kind of want to replay this game, but just going down the worst karma ever. Pretty much choosing chaos over anything. Damn, I actually sneak past everybody with it. Oh yeah, I forgot my sneak is 100, so I'm pretty much very stealthy now. Open this lock. Perfectamundo. I don't remember where his friend was. If it's in one of these cells, it might be the other staircase. Oh good, we can go through the... I thought we can't. Never mind, we cannot. There's actually... Wait, I take that back. There's a key somewhere. Well, I know one of these places have a key. It's in a desk. You know, it's probably a good time to talk about Starfield. Because, I know... I remember the more I look at it, the more, I'll be honest, it does look good. And they do promise a lot of content, like the stuff you can do. But I am in the same boat as, because I had this conversation with my brother, and we both had the same mindset, because we both like, yeah, the problem with this game is that Bethesda wants hyped us up for not just Fallout 4, but also Fallout 76. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm hyped for it. Like, I kind of want to, I want to enjoy more Bethesda jankiness because I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for it. But I won't defend as a business practice because Bethesda just unfortunately just getting away with stupid stuff because they can, because they have the money. However, I am not, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like the jankiness because that's what makes me that's why I find my enjoyment out of video games. It's just the all the dumb stuff that can happen in open world Bethesda games. And I think I was at a good point where at least they introduced stealth mechanic, and I hope that works because I am someone who kind of likes being stealthy in a fairly unmodded open world game. And also using speech or charisma, you name it, right? Just to talk your way out of things. Like I'd rather like to go less. I'd like to choose the less violent options. And anything that gives me more resources and money. I guess more of a sneaky man. That's more my playstyle. Ghoul prisoner. So yeah, that's Harlan's friend, which one she didn't make it. I was sorry for the snicker, but it's almost over. She's just tiny. There's randomizer sometimes. There's always shaking things up that I least expect. Alright, so about Starfield. I really want to talk about something though about the one of the what is it, perks you can pick, but I'm not sure if it's appropriate to give spoilers right now. It's in a trailer though, like it's in the whole video, but I rather have people who have not seen it before take a look for yourselves, and I think I posted it on the Discord my Discord server for the Switch channel. So definitely, I'm not sure if you've seen it, Ravi, but yeah, that's pretty much what I think. That's where I lose my mind with that clip. As you should, because I like I said, my brother and I we both have acknowledged that this is gonna be a game where it will take them 3 years. This is just our speculation. We'll think it'll take them 3 years to lower the price and to fix probably 50 or 60% of the glitches in the game, and then that's where the modders will come in to upload their unofficial patches and whatnot. So I think it'll still be janky.
Did you find my friend?
So to be honest though, I actually do legit want it. I'm not gonna lie. But I think what I might do is I'm not gonna buy it now. I think I might buy it. When is it coming out? September? I forgot the release date. I'll get it before, maybe like a week or so before it comes out, because there might be more information about it, and that's where I buy it. But yes, Harlan, unfortunately, we found your friend.
I see. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want.
Alright, now we have access to the stealth boys, which... The problem with Harlan is that he is not stealthy, and sometimes he gets unlucky and he triggers one of the enemies. In this case, if it wasn't the randomizer, he triggers the Nightkin and he just gets killed. So doing this peacefully might be all be done in vain, sadly. Oh yeah, he could get himself killed by the mines as well, which is funny. Guy keeps forgetting that he put some traps here. Speaking of traps, I think one of these is glitched as a booby trap. I don't remember though. Or not really. Anyways, time to find evidence. I mentioned back of the stealth boys. Yeah, they're not here. So that's our evidence. And it's time for us to go down and deliver the news to Davidson and Antler, of course. Very real living skull that definitely have his own sentience and voice. Even if you look at it, it's called Antler, right? Oh, you can't do anything about it. You can't. I think if you shoot at it, he will get hostile. But I could have sworn you could have picked it up.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
There's no stockpile of stealth boys in this building.
Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Antler read it out loud to me.
The stealth boys were sent here by mistake. They sent them back.
But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler, believe you. Nightkin will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Now we'll be there.
There we go. By doing this method, all the Nightkin in this area, or well, you know, everything that's in here, will be neutral towards you. And towards Harlan, I believe. I think they should be friendly towards him as well. So that's everything resolved peacefully, which is wonderful. Time to go upstairs and tell the good news to Jason. So far, can I just say though, one thing I do intrigue about Starfield is I don't mind like the spaceship part. When I first saw it, I thought it's just all cosmetics that we can do with spaceship, but apparently you can alter the rooms and everything about it. And not only that, but also there's spaceship combat as well. And on top of spaceship combat, there's you can board people's spaceships and take it for yourself as well. It is ridiculously crazy about that concept. And once again, cool features. Like it's so much from that game, which, as I agree with someone, it depends how fleshed out they are once the game comes out. Because it could be the case of just a hollow game feature, and then Yeah, we'll patch it up later. We'll fix it later. Just give us 2 years or something like that. So I will forever take but also gains with a grain of salt. But at the same time, though,
Is the way clear?
I think this is a game I might buy for shit and giggles. Because why not? But anyways, the demons are gone, man. Or
Praise the
demons.
Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer.
Right. Let's go to the Redcom basement. The sky was omen. Nice. Everybody's blocked. They can't get past our dinosaurs. The main challenge of the day. How to get past the wall of dinosaurs. That's an easy one. You just feed them human flesh and then pet them. That's all they ask. And if you don't want to feed them human flesh, give them dog kibble. That works. They'll take anything. Oh yeah, I will just stop talking about Starfield for a little bit, but this is the last thing I'll say about it. Is yeah, of course, there's a bunch of memes in that trailer. Like literally, Todd Howard literally says, "See that moon? You could climb it." Of course, a reference to that. Like it's a bunch of references, and of course, like I said, I think the one thing that got me was the one of the perks you can choose, and it's certain someone mixed reappearance, which it's phenomenal. I that alone won't get me to buy the game, but even so, I think that's gonna be my first perk. It's just very funny. Also, I think they're giving away like this cool this case or something like that. It's a watch as well. I don't have much of a feeling for the watch, but I do love the case that comes with the watch. The case looks fantastic. Like that's something I wouldn't mind having. That's if you buy the I think the premium or like I'm not sure it's the pre-order bonus, but it's if you buy it's I need to check out how they're giving it away. I might get the watch, and apparently it can connect to the game as well, because it acts as the HUD or the UI for the game, which it's not bad. But of course, as there is a major important part. Here's the major question, right? Yeah, you call it Ravik, the Fallout 76 bag issue, along with the helmet that supposedly has a material that can grow mold. That's something. You know, that's crazy. I just realized that's kind of actually sort of ridiculous, but us can still do this
I
now.
wanted to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
Sure. So you're gonna leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Wow, you'd be using Chris, it's despicable. Now, that's the one I was playing this. Was the first time I thought this guy was a jerk. It's like, yeah, you just kind of use Chris here, but he does have a point because the radiation will kill him. So I'm pretty much neutral about this, really.
Chris shall be declared the saint of the great journey before we depart. I hope this will ease his sadness.
Yeah, are the rockets gonna work?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land.
Sure. Are you sure? Are these surface-to-surface rockets, or will they launch you into orbit?
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Sure. We can ask those the far beyond, but I'm kind of gonna skip
I have
through this.
glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer. It is a place of light and healing.
Yep. All right. Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer.
Yeah, welcome. Just hopefully nothing crash and burn or anything crazy like that.
Yes.
Oh, Chris changed. He had a nice spacesuit and everything to go with the ghouls. I feel bad for him.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
What do you do here?
I'm the Flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I...
All right. Oh, so why don't they let you work on the launch pad?
When I joined the Flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smooth Skin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human.
Ignore me.
You know, grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
You left your vault because you were going bald?
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Jason told me himself, the Great Journey is only for ghouls. You're not going.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
You can try to tell him to sabotage it, right? Which he will, but that'll be murder, Chris, and you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
It's not a matter of smarts. You never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
I love how the options to here. Like, come to think of it, sabotage is a great idea. But they take you if they could, Chris, but you die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
And this is one of the... this line always gets me. But I'm gonna read this voice.
They're going to reserve you as a saint, Chris. Does that entice you? That sounds cool, right?
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
There's a it's funny we don't have the option to do so, but there's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting?
Yes.
I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try.
Also, to say he's time for Chris to go back and hang out with the normies. And for those of you who don't know the reference, that's the first Fallout game with who is it? Jim Cummings. He voices one of the ghouls, but I forgot what was. Oh, I think that ghoul's name was Set. I think.
Are you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch themselves.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets.
I'll track down. Wait, still have questions. Oh, that's it. 9 agent current task.
Recon has been ransacked so many times by. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east.
I'll track down the thrust control modules. Any tips?
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules.
Alright. Now, I might have done this wrong, but there is a way to... Damn, you're bright. There is a way to get past one of that quest, and I think it's involving the rocket ships from the dinosaur, or what is it? Dino Delight gift shop. There's what do they call it? The Repcon souvenir rockets, and they're essentially just fast travel to it already. They're essentially these little toy rockets that apparently have radiation or like an isotope in it. I don't know if that's the right term, but it's pretty much these weird green slime-looking spaceships that look like Nickelodeon would sell. You're inside or something? Guess you are. Oh, she's sleeping.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
I don't even remember if I talked to her already. I guess I did. Do you have any thrust control modules from Retcon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
We can barter. I believe if you have the Lady Killer perk, you can have you can flirt with old Lady Gibson and get it for free. But nah, let's give her 500. It's so
Pleasure doing business with you.
very cheap. It doesn't help that she has the same voice as Jean. Jeannie. I don't know how to pronounce her name. The same voice actress, so it's kind of... It makes you think it is the same character, but nah. Also, what is it? The Enclave pilot? What's her name? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Rafik. There's another old lady, literally the same voice actress as well. She hangs around in that building, the motel. The lady's supposed to talk to if you want to recruit her for R.K. Gannon's quest with the Enclave. Literally, that old lady has the same voice as well. Once again, the silliness of New Vegas, but it's still funny to me. Like I said, I just have fun with it. It's funny. Anyways, I hope the gift shop's open right now. If not, that's okay. We'll go back to it later, or wait. Yeah, like they didn't have that much voice actor variants for the characters, which I think I said this last time with one of the streaming Sim Shock. I do love how main characters have good voice actors, but the NPCs you can hear the same people over and over, but you know it's fine.
How you doing? Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop.
Interesting
My name's
outfit.
Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time.
What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factories.
Tell me more about the rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a lick. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their...
This is the rocket.
But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
See, now I have a question with that, right? Is that appropriate to say that's the kid's fault or the company's fault or the parents' fault? Like, that's what I'm wondering, the specifics about that. And even then, I think this is more sort of the stupidity of the company just putting this toxic chemicals in a toy for kids to drink. So I think it's more for the company's sake.
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the... Plenty of demand for 'em.
It's funny because I'm trying to find realism in this game. I was like, what am I talking about? Of course, this game is a like exaggerated take on like 1950s America and just how awful some like pre-war America and corporations are back then. Lack of as the song goes on Nuka World, minimal safety standards met. So.
Really? I mean, the day I'd part with them for such an incredibly low price. But I like you. I think maybe it's time.
Let's see what how much he sells the key for. This. Oh, give me Dinky. I want Dinky. Wait, he sells it for 1,000? No, he just sells it for 2. Okay, I misread that. 130 ball caps. They weigh 50, but you know what? Let's buy a 1-1 for now. I'm making my mission to buy all those souvenirs. In the meantime, though, I do want to sell him some stuff because I have so many. Keep that, keep that. Throw away these, throw away the mines. Hunting wolver is cool. I don't need this rifle anymore. Oh, that's expensive. He does have ammo. I'm gonna go buy some ammo real quick. Like this, for example, grenades. Sure, why not? That gun, keep it. But this looks good. There we go. I like how I can still barter with him to get lower the price of the key, but I just used it already, so. Here they are. Yep, enjoy that radiation. Rocket souvenir, we'll grab that. And off we go back to the facility. I'm not sure if I'm going crazy, but a second there I thought I saw R2-D2 in that rocket ship. It'd be like that sometimes. Where I randomly hallucinate. I think one time I was hallucinating, what is it? I swear I was hallucinating seeing something. It was something, and then now for some reason I'm still hallucinating seeing R2-D2 in different locations. It's like how people see the Among Us character in like trash bins or whatnot.
Hey there.
Anywhere else.
Have you found the components we discussed?
How about this rocket souvenir? Stuff glows inside.
Let me see. Yeah.
Ah, 5. Okay. Here's the thrust controls. We'll get the rocket ship. We need 5.
Beep, 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 beep. Samurai Jack, babe!
I guess I need to rewatch that show. I think Jendi, the dude who made Samurai Jack, is making another show on Adult Swim. I forgot what it's called. 2, 3, 4. That's all of it. Unicorn something. I did not see it or take a look at the full detail of the show. But what is this? Why did he want me? Why did he want us to go back there? Final all because they want us to use the fuel over there. I am not. Nah. That's only if you don't know how to about the rockets. It's not too bad over there, but with the randomizer, there might be something else instead of golden geckos. And even then, if you have the animal friend, that's all you need because they won't attack you. So, good enough. Oh, I forgot there's radiation over there as well, so still a little bit annoying to go through. The rocket ship is all you need, and also I don't know why I'm going back here. A fast dinosaur. See, part of me just like, is curious what happened, like how fast a dinosaur could be. Like imagine seeing one in real life, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. See how fast it can run. You know, instead of betting on horses, we should bet on we should bring back dinosaurs and have a dinosaur racing rally.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Here we go.
Yes.
There we go. I think there's a rock.
The rockets are ready.
Here is a spacesuit.
Great job.
How much can I carry for a? Not a whole lot, but I'll carry the spacesuit. Do I have another spacesuit? I'm sorry if I'm interrupting these guys. I want to check before I do have the spacesuit, but let me repair it. Or maybe not. I could get to someone else instead.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
I realize these ghouls are playing, these guys here, they're playing either Rimroll or Dwarf Fortress, or maybe the hybrid between, because they're going to a new area, and they're bringing, so these are supposed to be feral ghouls, but they're randomized, so that they have a Brahmin, they have a Gecko, and they have a Sentry bot, so, also they're not boarding the ship. Alright, that's fine then, I guess. I think it's best to go up here, or no. No, let's go here, because it's quicker. It's quite close to the entrance here. Or where they want us to go. Let's get this map open here. Speaking of which, I saw Dwarf Fortress is on site sale, and I think I might get that one day. Either that, or I might just stick with the free version. But I do want to buy Dwarf Fortress, because there's some updates they have. The problem is that I still want to enjoy that mod. I forgot what it's called, where I don't mind playing Dwarf Fortress. It's the problem is that here's the thing. I like to play as quote unquote evil factions, like the stereotypical dark forces or anything like that, anything that seem to be unholy or just like forces that just tend to be antagonistic. Like I just want to have a colony of demons or goblins or trolls, like all that. Dwarves, you know, it's cool and all, but I really want to. I'm someone who enjoys playing Evil Genius or Dungeons 3, so like, I definitely want my army either of undead or even dragons or whatnot, you name it. Like those are more cool. Personal preference, if that makes sense. Also, I just noticed there's a rocket ship there. Has that always been there? And speaking of RimWorld, that's a game where there's a mod where you can you can start with robots instead of humans, which I prefer. I think robots are more cool. Anyways, here we are. I think there's gonna be copyrighted soundtrack, which hopefully the radio's off. If not, that's okay. I'll just probably keep talking over it. Navigation controls. The console displays a wealth of information concerning the predicted trajectory of the rockets. What do you wish to do? Examine the navigation data further, set the rockets to crash into one another if you want to be a jerk. But let's examine. Examine the trajectory a little further. It looks like the computer is set to take a non-optimal route to the specified location. You surmise that with minor alterations, you can plot a course that would take them about 12.5% closer to the intended destination. Do you wish to alter the rocket's courses? Make the change. Modify the path of the rockets to land closer to the target, and with that we get more good karma. I think if you have low intelligence, you get an option to say to pretty much smash every button, which I think it's going to be the same result as having the ships crash to each other. But we won't do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna make a hard save because I think this might be glitchy for the game to handle. Alright. Off you go, friends. Have a safe journey into the... I forgot what's it called. That's the problem. Like whatever. Sometimes whenever character talks about something for a good while, I just zone out of it because it's like I'm someone who has trouble like learning everything in one go. A flaw that I regret having, but which is why that's why I'm happy whenever, especially if it's something for a lecture or anything educational reasons, I can at least write things down. And with that, we have reached our final level up in the entire game, so we cannot level up anymore. So I have to pick wisely what I want here. I kinda wanna max out sneak, but let's do that. Speech as well. Now do. This looks good enough for me. Lot picking, I don't much care for. Now I did say I wanted something before I here it is. Bear in mind. Don't feed the Yaguai. You're now followed by Yaguai Cub. Grizzly Man perk. Here we go. We have a bear friend to join us. Teddy. Let's check to see a food in my backpack. Cheers, mate. They give a bottle of Nuka-Cola. Oh, you took my victory. That's fine. One second. I need to test something real quick. Is my headset... Okay, the headset is still keep it taking audio, but I think something with New Vegas audio is wonky. Let me see that real quick. New Vegas, put it down here. Alright. There is audio still playing for New Vegas, but apparently I can't hear it. You hear anything, Revik? Like, is the audio still going for you? Like, can you hear my microphone? Can you hear the game audio? Alright, one easy solution. I'm gonna unplug my headset and put it back then. Maybe this might fix it. I wonder if this is just as simple as that. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear the okay, the microphone's picking up the audio. Is it OBS picking up the microphone audio? Now it's not picking up the New Vegas audio. Fantastic. Alright. Advanced audio properties. Where is it? New Vegas. Modern. Hold up. I'm quite curious of something because I noticed this. Not sure if it's being heard, but yeah, I noticed OBS is not picking up the audio anymore. So something messed up with technical issues. Anything I can do to salvage this? Like, I kind of don't want to restart New Vegas because that's definitely gonna crash OBS. Which is why I'm gonna do properties. Tell you what, I won't mess with this. Expect OBS to crash. I'll leave it at expect OBS to crash so the stream might close down. So what I'll do is make another save. Yep, that's good. I'm gonna quit the game. Okay, so expect OBS to crash and the stream will be running if that happens, so just stick around for a bit. Ah, and then it crashed this time. Well, I guess I'm lucky it didn't crash. Alright. The audio should be playing right now, Ravik. I think you should be able to hear the music now. Must be very pleasant to headphone users. It's more so ever... This is only an issue with... it's hard to pinpoint because there could be a lot of issues with headsets depending which one you use. For me, this is more of a OBS issue. There we go. Now we're talking. I noticed the audio broke when I talked to you, so let's fix this real quick. Test. There we go. Okay, it's funny the bear crashed the audio. So with that, we have a pet bear, which the crackle when you unplug the headset. Oh, did it crackle? Ah, I'm sorry about that. Alright. Good to know what to watch out for next time. Appreciate it. The sad part with testing with headsets is that you can't figure out what's gonna... Okay, that wasn't me this time. That was the game, so... That was so loud. Holy crap. Yeah, the problem with using, like, recording with a headset, especially unplugging it, is that you can't tell if it makes a crack or not. And it just... Unfortunately, people who watch this through a VOD, or even in this case would be Ravik, like anyone watching it live, you're pretty much the guinea pigs of the experiment, which I really don't like doing that, but it sucks when there's no easy way to test this out without having to brute force it. Just like, just pretend that it works fine. I think, goodness is I do have a separate channel for testing a stream if I need to do something. But even, I rarely use it because it's only for audio managing and all that. Anyways, how much time let me check that thing. Yes. Zoom in. Definitely. How long am I going for? Alright, not too long. I'm at the point where I think I'm actually quite ready to move on. The plot of the game, instead of the story. I need to remember how to get out of here. Up, speaking of which, there it is. Alright. Novak is done. Let's double check to see if I've done thing, if I have everything taken care of for the ending slides. Starting all the way from the bottom. Conclusion, okay. Rennet is done. That's the Enclave. This is Chief Hanlon, right? Yep, Chief Hanlon is done because I have him work against the NCR. Prim is done. Powder Gangers is cleared along with the Vault. Yep. Boom has been. I finished his personal mission. Novak is done. Misfits has been trained. Rex is good. What is this? The Kings? Yeah, the Kings is good. Lily, I think told her to take her medicine. Jacobstown. What is Jacobstown? Jacobstown is done. What is this now? Great Cons has been done. Cassidy has been done. This is Good Springs. Good Springs should be done. No matter what you do over there. Arcade Ganon's quest has been finished with the Enclave. Followers of the Apocalypse, I don't think there's anything I can do for them, necessarily. I might be able to talk to them. They'll be the last folks I can talk to. The Fiends is taken care of. We're getting there. We're getting to the end. Is it closer to the beginning? Veronica is there. I made peace with the Brother Steel with the NCR, so hopefully that'll be good. There might not be any for the Brother Steel, I think, because it's kind of weird. The Boomers have been finished. What else we got? Raul. I could persuade him to fight in the Wasteland, which I feel bad. Tabitha has been cleared, and this is the endings of New Vegas. Alright. I think I am ready to finally, one more thing though. We gotta talk to see if I can talk to the Fathers of the Apocalypse, but we are very close to finishing the main story of the game, and that's what I'm gonna do. Well, let's go back to Freeside Eastgate. We're gonna have a talk to Julie. Good little Julie Farkas. Oh, that's not my problem. Someone's finding out there. Oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot to kill Caesar.
That takes care of that.
Ooh, I'll take that. Repair this with the minigun. Okay, perfect. Good to see it. Ah, no, the mouse wheel is thinking that I'm scrolling inside the stream chat. Annoying. There we go. Problem solved. Just have to move the mouse a bit. Where is that weapon? CZ. Oh. I hated how the dog whimpers if you put it away. I'll definitely be using the K9000 at the end. Where's the Ranger Sequoia? I want that. I'll be using this weapon more.
Hello.
Nice outfit, Grex.
We're gonna have rat tonight. Hi there.
Giant rat.
What's your problem?
I ain't gonna say anything. Alright, Julie Farkas, where are you? Kennywood. Oh yeah, these are the guys. These are the slaves that we freed at the Cottonwood camp.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help.
Also, Julie Farkas is off in here.
Great to see you again.
Anything I can do? It's like free side. No, I think she's. Because there's a thing, right? Because there's a hidden thing you do with the followers, because they unfortunately get a crappy ending if you forget to talk to her about helping the NCR, and I think you need to do a speech pass to do so. But because we're going for independent New Vegas, I think it's fine. So, all right, it's all good. Now, regretfully, I won't be able to bring Boone for this mission. I think I usually like to bring him for this one, but I think it's time we pay a certain someone a visit. I don't like having Are you hostile? Oh, never mind. Perfect. I'm so confused what's going on. I love the Deathclaw outlet. Oh, American. Compliance regulator. Oh, that's that laser pistol.
That was quite an explosion a while ago. We felt the ground shake.
Nice armor. You definitely should break your way out of here.
My feet are killing me.
Where's that one guy? That merchant. There's that merchant who, this is him? That can't be him, no? Nah. Alright. Time to be a sniper once again. Where am I, There we go. Did that work? There we go. I think that worked. Orbital strike detonator. Alright. Uh-oh. Did that do anything? Did we get him? Where's my K9000? Oh, you're a kid, right? You're...
Don't bother me. I'm training to become a full legionary.
Okay, good luck with that. Definitely didn't win us any horrors. Get him. Ooh, you had a Gauss rifle. Good thing I took you out with that weapon. I'm hearing like the ambience of this area. I'm hearing children laughter, and I think it's supposed to be those kids. Ooh, Gobi camping scout rifle.
I can't wait until they let me fight.
Oh, trust me, you do not want to wait for that.
Another kill to my name.
Have fun, my friends. Enjoy a tasty meal.
You like that? Die, profligate! Look out, brothers!
See, the problem is I don't know if any of them are invulnerable.
Look out, brothers!
Holy hand. What? I'm so confused.
Explosive, brothers!
Oh boy.
Explosive, brothers!
Oh, this guy is perfect.
Death to profligate!
Are we finally deal with this guy? Good. Perfect. At least our friend is fine here. Also, the doggies are friendly. It's like a Great Dane, by the way. Look how big this dog is. This dog is in immediate need of cuddles and head pats. Consume this. Anything that weighs a lot. Steak. Wellington. Yeah, eat this. Why not? Let's get in there. Yeah, some guards. So that's fine. Caesar's Legion Infinite gain. Oh, you don't say. What you got on you? It's funny how I can't I can't look at our inventory. I think this game is breaking up right now with the mods. Oh, now I can. There we go. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Alright, then I think we've done our duty here. Also, anything else I think I need to feed my Deathclaw as well. It's about that time. I wish I had human feast, so human flesh to give you, but here, have a big horner meat. Now, I don't think so I'll get it to the point eventually, but this Deathclaw can... the more, every time you feed this Deathclaw, the highest the tier you get, I think it's the Deathclaw Matriarch. So, the best friend is actually a very powerful ally indeed. If it wasn't obvious enough. Alright then. Lucky 38 time. We gotta talk to Yes Man. We'll finally establish freedom within New Vegas, which, as one would see, has its perks and
My buddies
downsides.
at Camp McCarran are breathing easy now that the Bean's leader is dead.
Please obey all weapon laws.
Always listen to your parents. Well, take that with a grain of salt, of course. Blowfly. Victor, he's still hostile, but I think he's still fine with us. Let's go to the penthouse. Alright then, yes man, I think I am now officially ready to get this show on the road. One final save.
Are you ready to head for the dam?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh shoot, this is new. Earlier you said something about asking the followers to provide medical aid.
Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, let's go talk to the followers now.
Wonderful.
Okay. Convince the followers of popular support in independent Vegas. Yes.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
This is what I want now. Let's move, let's run. Got places to be, places to go, Deathclaws to hug, Deathclaws to feed here and there. Deathclaw everything. You see what I mean? Like Caesar and the NCR and House, everybody, everybody's fighting for the wrong reasons. We really should be all making sure we have a nice sanctuary for the Deathclaws to hang out. I feel like that's what truly matters. The more resources you invest keeping Deathclaws happy, the more happy dinosaurs you have patrolling everywhere, and they'll definitely protect you and share their meals with you. Never underestimate the friendliness of a Deathclaw or a dinosaur. Trust me, folks, it always works. I love this poor guy just running so fast. Alright. Julia, you still here with your dress right there? There you are. I think this dress is meant for kids, but
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer.
trust me, that's valuable. I think the followers should support an independent Vegas through the coming battle of the Dam.
I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
Supply shortages, huh? Take some rataways, I don't need these. You can take 3. Even a fixer, take 3 of these.
Thanks for the
Wait, am I... What's my standing with these guys? No, was it... Here it is. Follow the Apocalypse liked. I need to get allies with these guys, I think.
Welcome back, friend.
Take some medics, I don't need these as well. Take some Radaway. Fixer, take 2 of these. Perfect, there we go.
Great to see you again.
When in doubt, just drop off some medical supplies to get these guys to like you, which is always nice. Ah, okay. Apparently I have not finished talking to helping out with their medical supplies. I could have sworn I did already. Am I supposed to talk to the Garrett twins again? Most likely I do. Well, so much for finishing everything up today, but I should be there. Like I think I will spend the entire day today trying to get the ending to this game. And for some reason, if I can't talk to the Garrett twins, for who knows why, I will have to figure something out. I think this guy was hostile.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny?
No. Yeah, right, this Van Graff, oh, he's got a flashbang. He's gonna stay away my Deathclaw friends. Never mind. Ow. Alright. The Van Grass would be upset of you if you turn in evidence against them. Involving Cass's quest, but oh well.
Howdy.
Is he here? No. We'll wait. I'll wait until... Wait for 12 hours. This is the other guy we gotta talk to. And then I need to check to see. There he is, James Garrett.
Well, I hate to support the damn NCR, but it looks like they're the only thing between us. Here's to the slaughter of every last one of those Brahmin-poking meatheads, Caesar's Legion.
Wait, why is my stuff being drained?
The buildup of tension around the dam isn't making things safe.
Did I happen to screw up something? Because it seems like I can't talk to him about the supplies.
Hey, you're the one who slayed Caesar. That son of a
Keep
bitch
moving.
had it coming.
I hear Benny got forced.
I think I might have finished it, but apparently they can't, for some reason Julie Farkas can't help the NCR or something like that. It's weirdly glitched.
You again.
Why? Never mind. I'm not gonna question. Teddy, you hungry? Here you go. Have a bottle of Coca-Cola Victory. You heard him, didn't you? Nope. Big corner meat. Let us move. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think so I could do anything with the followers, but you know what, that's fine. I'm on dead set right now to also, why do we have a quest for something? Maybe now I have to go back and talk to Julie because she changes her mindset about that.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
No.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to
I might one day if I learn how to bot, I'll just put my voice for the kid. So literally every time he talks, you would just be hearing.
We got stuff we're not allowed to sell people, only at Mickey Ralph's.
Welcome back, friend.
Supplies. No.
Sure.
I guess stim pack.
I'm sure you have your reason. Even if we wanted to, we don't. Unless you can handle our supply shortages.
Yeah, I think I've. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do here.
This is it. War is almost upon us.
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
38 had its own reactor all along.
I'm sorry, I'm quite confused with why she's not. Maybe I have to wait more time. And if not, I'll try that. I'll just wait.
Great to see you again.
Nah, cause she would have give us the notification. So like, if we talked to her, she would give us the key to the safe house. But I don't know. I don't remember how. How do I trigger this dialogue? Shakiness would fall out of New Vegas. Oh, that jump scared me a bit.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, okay, so, you know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just say there's nothing I can do for the followers here. Maybe, I like to imagine that everything's just porked because of Randomizer, so it's just how it is.
Move along.
I heard an alarm in this game. I was wondering, is that me or is that? Alright. Back to good old Yes Man. Can't do much about Julie Farkas, I'm afraid, or the followers. Sorry, Arcade.
Be advised, NCR President Aaron Kimball survived an assassination attempt at Hoover Dam.
Gee, I wonder how he survived the assassination attempt. No, we'll ever know. Alright.
ready to head for the dam?
Yep.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options! You could route the dam's power output to the facility under...
Yeah, there we go. I got an achievement wildcard.
That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
There we go. Yep, let's do this. The beginning, the ending for Mr. Happy here.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Here we have our army. A bear cub, 3 death claws, and a glowing ghoul. So all those folks walking in the club, and then... Anyways. We'll receive some, Yep, they blew up the motor here. Unfortunate. See our trooper.
Got one.
It's gonna be tricky because I can't tell who's a Legion or not, because the randomizer. What the heck? Oh, this is... Why is the NCR Ranger attacking? I am so confused. Why are the NCR Rangers attacking us now? Sorry, doggo. I need... this is gonna require some very tactical thinking on my part. Well, I guess we're just attacking the NCR Rangers then at this point. We're just killing every faction now. Straight up. No balls. Nah, he's not hostile, right? They're not trying to kill me. I am so confused why these guys are trying to kill. You know what? You guys deal with it. That's your problem. Hello there, Teddy. Wait, here, Wild Westland perk. Get it for me. Oh, you got a rifle. Nope. Take him out. Yep, there you go. Pretty rude to shoot down people with a gun now. And that's for anyone seeing it the first time, it's not... This battle is janky right now because the randomizer is just so much going on. But yep, that's the benefit for the boomers. If you help them out, they'll fly in with their bomber and just pretty much bomb whoever you decided to go against. Cool, I suppose. Oh, these guys come out from behind.
Keep fighting.
Such a mess of a fight. I have no idea what's going on anymore. that. MedX. Wonder meat. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about that. Inaccessible. Oh, we gotta go here. I forgot. Me time. Let me eat something. Eat all that. There we go. In the elevator we go. Proper time to get our shotgun, actually. I think this area is going to be guarded by NCR soldiers, which are going to shoot our...
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
Colonel Moore's in trouble. She needs help now. Believe me, 125%.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
Suckers.
Install the override chip.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort. Let's wreck hell.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
There he is. An army of dinosaurs, sort of undead, which is the ghouls, and robots. What more can you ask for?
Die, profligate.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Whoops, sorry for that. I couldn't, for some reason, Julie Farkas I couldn't persuade her to just help us out, like, to help out with Freeside if it goes crazy. So unfortunately, we can't get the ending for the Followers of the Apocalypse for some reason. It's disappointing, but oh well. I don't remember where we're supposed to go here. Here? Oh, this button, right? There we go. Turn on the switch. There we go. We got the pot running. And we'll see the fireworks once we exit out of this dam. It's fairly calm now, but once we're outside, it's so chaotic. Because for some reason, the NCR soldiers is attacking the Securitron that's following us. We only get the Securitron if we're doing Yes Man's or Mr. House's ending. Yet for some reason, everybody's trying to kill our Securitron buddy. It's pretty weird. Oh, I see some fun things I can do over here. Have fun, everybody. Oh, never mind. Problem solved. Here they are, the Enclave remnants, which, holy hell, they have not been. Oh, except for you. Yep, we got the full crew. That's the pilot went off with the vertibird.
Let's get going.
Judah.
We have a battle to win.
Doc Henry.
Keep your head down. Could be snipers around.
Where are you? Cannibal Johnson,
You
Jr.
get it moving, kid. There's bad guys to kill.
And then we got this guy, Mr. Onion, over here.
Now is not the time.
All right. We have literally have a whole army behind us. We did what the Enclave would have done. Fun weapon, by the way. I wonder if I should get a mod that actually adds more to the ending over here. I got this roll brain helping us out here. Thank you, best friend. Hungry? Here, have some big horner meat. As I gotta pick up from this guy. What do you got? Hunting revolver. Ah, not bad. Question time. Should I persuade Legalanius or should I straight up kill him? And can I be honest with you? If anyone's curious about my decision, what I think is, especially if you hate the Legion, I think it's pretty dumb to have him alive or escape back to the Legion. That's just my opinion. Because he straight up just rebuilds the Legion. Always go with persuasion. It's kind of scary because he just rebuilds up he just builds it up again. So that's my fear with that. But it's pretty cool though. There is some good dialogue moments. I think there's a way to there's a hidden area where you can jam the door so that he doesn't go in with the there, I think this is right here. Right? Oh, I didn't mean to open it. No, it's not here anyway, that's fine. This is this one. Nice armor, dude. Ah, good old Yuri. What the? Why are you tossing grenades? Blind Deathclaw.
I will protect you.
These are good animal friends over here. Alright then. I think I would go for persuasion as well. That really depends on what I got. Though, what I'll do is I'll persuade him first to just show it off, and then I will straight up fight him. That's him, isn't it? Oh! Well, so much for persuading Legalanius. He's pretty much automatically hostile. You know what I feel like doing? I think this is appropriate. I thought there's bagging of violence in entire block. Damn it. Well, so much for the dialogue. Oh, this person has got a good outfit. Yep, violence it is then. I wanted to resurrect Legalanius as a ghoul. Very fitting as someone who's doesn't mind a little necromancy here and there. But I turn him into a fantastic zombie, because why not? But yeah, it seems like we're stuck to the violence option. Speaking of violence option, I think I have to show the scene off. Look at these guys running into their fists.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
I don't think any of these matters, but I will say this though.
You think that's great? You won't believe what happens next, General.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
the centaur in the background.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
We can try to tell him to kill him now, but I hate this mouse. Why is it doing this? Okay.
General Oliver, Hoover Dam is ours. Leave at once.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
I'm trying to see when I can pick that option. What?
How about I ask these robots to...
I try to refrain from swearing as often as I can, but oh well. Let's swear in this voice.
How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage?
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, I think it's the bluff option. Yeah. Hold on, this... There we go. Fix this mouse option. Ish, maybe. Perfect, okay.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. Now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
You underestimate me, General. I have put 2,000 hours in city skylines since Civilization 6. I think I know how to run a city. But definitely I can't do worse job than the Republic, that's for sure.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hanged.
Well.
I see. Yes, man. Please throw General Oliver from the dam.
What the hell? No, get away from you goddamn TV on wheels.
Don't worry, he landed in the water. He's fine.
You did a super job.
He's tiny. I love him.
And I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry. Everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
It was fun
And
indeed.
so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the Courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Invigorated by his travels with the Courier, Raul once more took up his guns in memory of his lost Rafaela. Soon after, the Mojave was filled with tales of the ghost vaquero who hunts down those who prey on the weak.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Due to their temporary truce, the Brotherhood allowed the NCR to retreat from the Mojave wasteland without incident. In the relative peace that followed, Brotherhood patrols appeared along major roads, harassing travelers over any bits of technology they had.
The peace with NCR served to ease Veronica's worries about the Brotherhood's immediate future. Still, a distance had arisen between her and her fellow members that would never be bridged. She began secluding herself in crumbling libraries of the old world, learning of promising technologies she knew the Brotherhood would never adopt.
Their leaders destroyed by the Courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the Courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
In the years following the destruction
I'm trying
of
to clear
Castle
the front.
Caravans,
That claw's
NCR
blocking
used
the way.
evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass lived to see the Courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the Courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Encouraged by the Courier to take her medication regularly, Lily's mind eventually attained a semblance of clarity. Her memories dulled by the pills, she cast aside the recording of her grandchildren, no longer remembering its significance.
Following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, Freeside came to be known as one of the more stable areas in the region. Ironically, NCR refugees found Freeside safer than most of the rest of New Vegas, where resentment still lingers.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp
Ah,
Golf.
yes, Max the skeleton.
Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic...
Fix all clear and the system's upgraded Eddie. Oh, it's going too fast. Follows the Apocalypse will use the information to recover Eddie on a Poseidon energy to develop new methods of
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
I love that
After
ending
their
for
bold
Hanlon.
arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And where do we go from here? Bulldozer had died. Who's Bulldozer? Merrick has died? Nola has died? Who are these people? Oh, you know, I think these are some of the followers from the World of Pain, maybe.
Oh, hi again.
I need to talk to you about managing Vegas.
Anything else I can help with?
Deploy Securitrons. Oh, look at that. So, for anyone who's curious, usually the credits was to play, but I have the post content mod, so we can replay. We can still play Vegas even though we beat the main story. So that's a cool feature here. There's writhing out there. I need it quelled now.
Okay, anything else?
Deploy the Securitrons around Vegas.
Whatever you say.
That's all I need. Look at all these quests we failed, by the way. There's a bunch of quests involving either the NCR or oops, wrong one. I think the casino, right? I can't get through. Oh, wait, half of this. Nope. Nope. Go to the casino. So yeah, that's sort of the ending of New Vegas right there, with all those ending slides. I still feel bad for Raul because I'd rather have him work on stuff like away from the violence. It is pretty chaotic. House is still here, by the way. He's become a sentry bot, which is cool. But yeah, also the ending. For, I was talking about how I couldn't get the ending for Falls of the Apocalypse, but now I think that's the default ending. Even if you side with what is it? That's the ending you get if you go for Independent Vegas. You can't do anything about that.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public.
I think they say something else now as well.
Look, friend.
Yeah, whatever. It's just a vendor.
Continuing patrol. The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be avoid any suspicious activity near the mall.
I think that's what they can do now. Yep. There's gonna be some chaos a bit, from what I understand, with the post ending content mod. People are gonna start killing each other for a bit. That's assuming you don't have the Securitrons. But I think everything should be cleared. Yeah. I have the Securitrons watching outside because this is where.
If it isn't our favorite VIP.
Hey.
Hey, look who's here. Goodbye.
So now they're friendly. Yeah, he's become a legend. That's true. Maybe it's always a thing. Here's the thing about legends, right? The fact it's kind of the same thing like Tricorian at the end with Full-On 1. Legends tend to inspire people, so how many people will go out there, become a vigilante, and unfortunately cause trouble for each other? That is my fear. It's it's an opinion that I have, and it's something that it's gonna be. I would tell people to take a grain of salt, and this is very subjective, by the way, but it's always something that I fear for the safety of others. And whether or not people will have good intentions being a vigilante, you know? It's very complex on that end.
Do not be alarmed. We have been upgraded to serve you
Wanna
better.
get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
But and the good news, at least Raul knows. Like, Raul seems to know.
Come to Mick and
He won't
Ross
go
for
crazy.
all your shopping needs.
Ooh, look at that, Mantis.
The recent disturbance
And to be honest, I never expected to beat this game in about. I keep thinking this game's gonna take me longer because all the things you could do. But this was the time where I feel like this is good to start working the quest now as I beating the game.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Anything you have to say about this, Julie?
Great to see you again.
Not really. Nope.
What's up?
Oh, Gannett's here. He can follow us now.
I'm really very boring.
If you say so, with the... I like to imagine Arcade Ganon was actually out there. He secretly went out there. He found a Legate, like the actual Legate, and killed him and took his helmet. And he's like, you know what? I have my sleepwear. I'm just gonna wear this helmet forever now. So new Arcade Ganon lore, according to this game. So the Gyrotrons will be patrolling the free side, making sure everything is going well. Oh, there he is. Is this what I think it is? Is this Oh, there's a little Buster. So this is where you find his corpse. He's the guy who you can talk to. Like, he's an NCR member. He can help you out dealing with the fiends. Like, what's his name? I'm not sure. It's Cook or Driver Nephi. Yeah, Arcade. He needs a helmet. Like, the helmet plays ASMR and is very comfortable for him to go sleep with.
The only rule in Freeside is don't mess with the kings. Kick back and relax. Everything is allowed in Freeside.
Look at that. Yeah, they're all patrolling out here.
The recent disturbance act.
And I believe Camp McCarran, right? I think Camp McCarran is actually cleared as well. Like, there's no more NCR troopers not here. Yeah, look at this.
You're always welcome in this town.
Ah, that's kind of you. What about you?
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
This is why this mod makes it so fun to replay this game because you can see all the things that's happening right now. And yes, this is actually legit. Like, this is only for Yes Man's ending. I think for Mr. House is sort of similar, but the cool thing about it is that if you look at Freeside, you can see the buildings having scaffolding, and he's actually rebuilding everything. That's the cool thing about Mr. House's ending. Legion is straightforward. All the NCR buildings and whatnot will be like they have their flags and crucifixions everywhere. All these guys just shrink, and the NCR pretty much will take over the strip. So now these guys, yeah, there's no more NCR troopers here anymore. They're all gone. I think they still have ownership of, what is it? Right here. I think you can find them here. Mojave Outpost. This is where the majority hang out at.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
She said the funny. Is there anyone else? Oh, there's another ranger.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that.
Nope. If you, I honestly recommend for anyone who's curious. There's a video out there that has showcases the post content as a post ending mod. There's definitely some cut dialogue for characters that have a reaction if you beat the game with certain endings. So
No monorail access to the strip? Where am I supposed to take my leave? Freeside?
yeah, see, that's a new reaction.
Appreciate the help.
Nah, he's got nothing.
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to general by now.
Yeah, about that. I pretty much definitely didn't help your faction fight for nothing and just go back.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Nice goggles, by the way. So yeah, that's the ending of New Vegas, which definitely what you're seeing now is all modded, by the way. Which I will forever show this game. I generally do say if it is available for PS3 and Xbox, but I'm gonna be that guy. If possible, if your PC can run it, definitely get it for your PC or laptop, you name it, right? The mod support for this game, like all the mods available, is phenomenal. Especially if you see the content, if you love it. Thank goodness there's an amazing mod community out there for this game. Not only to keep this game stable, but also to go through the game and witnessing all the cut content, because most of it's brought back and I love it. Especially the post game content. It kind of makes the replayability worth it, I feel, now with this mod. And I think with that, I'll call it quits here. I don't think I think I'll delete all the save files of this run, which I hate to say, but to be honest, as much as I like the randomizer run, it's pretty wacky, but this makes me want to replay New Vegas now without the randomizer, because that's how much I love it so much. Randomizer is fun, but it's just too chaotic for my taste. But it's been a hell of a journey so far. So with that, I'll call it quits. I got nothing to add for the screen, unfortunately. Like, is there anything I could put? You can definitely do that, by the way. Like, if you find the audio, I've tried. I'm not sure it's the same thing as Fallout 4. I was messing around with the voices, so I can make it so if you were there to watch me play Fallout 4, I was able to change the Soul Survivor's voice to sound like a synth, which I would never do that again because it's super complicated with the way I was doing it. Also, I need to have this image. Where are they? Where my friend? The star of the show. There you are. This fella has been the star of the show for a long time, and I'm so glad he was able to help us carry those throughout the entire journey of the randomizer. Change the color of stand texture to white and replace the couple lines. Yeah, it is doable. I ain't much of a tech savvy person or good at modding, but if you learn how to do it, it's actually pretty fun. But with that, I'd say that is the end of New Vegas, which, like I said, I'm kind of I'm actually wondering what I'm gonna stream now after this. Which to the following, I'm just wondering, because I like having a game that I play for a while, because at least I keep thinking about that. So I think what I might do is stream Oblivion. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, because that's the next Bethesda game, because why not, right? I know nothing about the lore, but it's still a fun game to play. So I think that's the plan from it. If I can figure out a way so that it can run full screen. Was it without full screen in it? Because that's kind of annoying that it's doing that right now. But with that, I probably should give my closing thoughts on of New Vegas, which, if it wasn't obvious already, New Vegas is a fantastic game. Uh, Gameplay wise, it has some jank, of course, but the writing with the DLCs and the main story has been phenomenal. Like one thing I miss so much about Fallout is the ending slides, because it makes you feel like no matter what you choose, even with the music as well, the music helps a lot. No matter what you choose, it's always good questionable ending. Like it doesn't feel too satisfying. Even with Raul or even with Lily, like they don't make it so that your ending is 100% happy. Who knows? Maybe you might be able to find absolute relief or comfort for what you've done, but it doesn't. I love how they make it feel like every ending is just still there's something off about it. Like it's just kind of worrying, and that's what I love about Oblivion. Not Oblivion. New Vegas. New Vegas is just they always hammer down this feeling of just you made your choice, now live with the consequence, and I love that atmosphere so much. I think another title. I'm not sure Knights of the Old Republic 2 has this feeling, but that's another good one I can definitely try. But with that, I definitely do want to cut the stream now. It's almost near 3 hours. So thanks again for everyone for dropping by to check out this stream live and checking out this VOD. And a huge thank you for everyone for who's been along this crazy randomizer run, which has been 24 parts. A lot of technical issues, a lot of hiccups here and there, which it's gonna be the running theme of this channel. But I cannot stress enough how I'm thankful for anyone who's been here along the ride. So appreciate it. Regardless if it's live, regardless if you've been watching this through all the VODs, we appreciate it regardless. So, tomorrow, I think tomorrow would be Ratchet. Yeah, tomorrow's Ratchet Deadlock, same time, and Thursday will be Sunny Shock Remake. I'm putting Slime Ratchet on a hiatus for now, like I said. But Deadlock, that's something I can go back to because that's something I have knowledge on at least. I'll give it another try. With that note, if you haven't done so already, always a good reminder to treat yourself something wonderful as well. If you gotta, if you're a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress for something, whatever it may be, right? I don't want to keep it always to make it it's always work related or school related. It can be for anything, right? Whatever you feel, anything you feel, by the way, is very valid. Which is why I'd say do what you can to watch out for yourself mentally and take some breaks, take a nice walk, eat, have a nice snack, dinner, lunch, you name it, right? Just have something wonderful. Treat yourself something nice. Don't never neglect yourself in these trying times. And with that, I'm really deciding not to say. I hope everyone here has a wonderful week, and hopefully this journey has been fun for everybody watching. So thanks again. Thanks for being you, and I'll see everyone in the next time stream. Bye.